Alright, I done did it now. Back again. What's up? Look at all these bridges I put in over here off camera because I was getting so tired of the traffic. So I was like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to put as many bridges and overpasses as I can in this city. And let's see if it helps out. And it's a little better. But yeah, definitely glad to have everyone back. We are A-OK. Space Center is up and running. And like I said, I upgraded all these roads over here, which quickly sprawled everything up. I connected some of these here, added another power plant, you know, the basics. What else did I do? Yeah, these bridges here, the city was getting to the point where it was so stricken with traffic that I went ahead and I added another garbage dump over here because this one, though I do have three, afterburners or whatever, the trucks were getting all caught up down here and these guys up here were being neglected. So I put another garbage dump and it's working out a lot better. Still not there yet on the 100% as far as trash pickup, but it is way better than it was. So overall, we're losing some money, but we're also exporting some of the stuff that we're producing. So we're definitely keeping our head afloat. So appreciate everybody tuning in, and we are ready to move on. We've got plenty of resources here if we needed to. Same thing with Hilltop Coast. Burton Basin's still doing okay, just like it says there. Needs crude oil. That doesn't make any sense because the whole town sits on crude oil. Whoops, wrong button. So I already went over here. I sent over a little bit of cash to Graysmith Ridge. This is going to be our touristy type town. It's the closest city to the Space Center project, which is going to ultimately attract tourists. So I figured this would be a pretty decent plot to get that up and running. Do we have any resources here? I don't really care even if we do, but I just like to check. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of ore. What else? So a little bit of ore, a little bit of coal. I did have a comment on one of my videos where, and I know we just jumped to this city, but on the other city, somebody was asking, why, and it wasn't just one person, there was a couple emails that I'd gotten too, why didn't you put a recycling center down for the plastic and the alloy rather than putting all those big factories in? And that's definitely a way to go about it. You can do it that way. But from what I've understood and from what I've experienced with recycling centers is it's kind of hit or miss. If your high wealth population isn't high enough, then, the recycling doesn't really benefit as much. It kind of caters to the rich people. So, and in addition to that, I don't think it would have produced enough for what we were trying to do and the time frame that we had. If I had, taken my good old time and drawn this out 30 episodes, then yeah, we could have done it that way. But I was trying to get it done in a fashionable amount of time. So that's why I took that approach. But hey, this is a pretty good look at the Space Center here. Probably the closest view you might ever get to the Space Center. So it looks pretty cool. It's up and running. I think it is, right? Yeah, up and running. So, let's see. I kind of want to do something cool here. Definitely want some sort of touristy elements to it. I was going to say it would be cool if it connected out that way, but it does not. Ooh, tunnels. Tunnels. You'll never hear me complain about a tunnel. Tunnels are like the coolest thing. I don't know if I want one right here though. Well, we can draw that out pretty far too. Let's see what we can do with this guy here. Bring it all the way out there. I mean, we got our options open for this city up here, guys. Ooh, where we at? Oh, there, yeah. I mean, we're just playing around. I just don't want it to look like that same old type of city. Our camera is being really lame right now. Let's try this far out. Cool. I don't know. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. Now, there's going to be roads down in here too, but this may be just kind of like a roundabout type city tour for those peeps that want to check out the Space Center. So now that we've spent 100K on roads, I'm done. No, just kidding. Alright, so let's get a few peeps. I'm thinking traffic in this town, guys. I'm thinking traffic. We have no rail connection here, though. That is definitely a... Oh, no, we do. I take that back. I take that back. Let's see. What can we do with rail to integrate it into our city here? Got planes. Definitely want to do an airport. And you know what? That might be a good... This might be a good episode to do the airport. If you guys paid attention and watched all of their videos, I always run into the problem where I build up my whole city and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Let me put an airport down, and there's no place to put it. Mainly because I pack everybody in so close. But this would definitely be a good time. Maybe up here or down here. I don't know. We got to put them roads in first, but... And I want to try to stay away from those big intersections on the avenues. It seems to hold everybody up. These three-way stops, they're not the best either, but they're better than the four-way stops. So we need to do two things. I know I'm just staring at this here, but we need to kind of get roads down in here, of course. And then we need, I'm thinking maybe we can do a tunnel. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. We'll go medium for now. Maybe through over here. It's not going to let us connect that. Damn. Can I intersect this road? Why not? Why not? Why are you being like that? That's not going to help us because I want to have some room on both sides. And this we can always tinker with later. Let's... It won't let me... There it goes. It won't let me unclick it. Alright. Good. And... I don't know. That's where I'm thinking it'd be a cool place to do maybe our airport type area over here. And we will need to get some residents down and moving in. Let's follow the grids for this. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. And a tunnel, because I want a tunnel. Let's see, can we put our airporto over here or over here? They got to be careful when they take off. They're going to smash into that mountain range right there. Right, let's get some water through the pipes real quick like. That's step ones. Where are we at? Airport. Oh yeah, you can put it over here, but they're gonna smash that right into that mountain. It'd probably be better here. Okay. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about right there. I don't know if they're going to have problems landing. We'll leave it there for now. Hopefully they always come in this way. All right, we'll leave it there for now, but we may have to move that. Anyway, let's get some residents in town. I know we're 10 minutes into the episode. We don't even have a resident moved in. No good. Let's just get a few people down. These are going to be our workers. And we're going to limit industrial in this city. We don't need it. We've got industry on both sides of the city. So I'm not overly concerned with that. Let's speed it up a little bit. And power. We might be able to buy power for now. Callahan Canyon, we've got tons of power over there. I've got 3 power plants there, so let's just do that. Sewage, that we'll need, definitely. And this might be a good place up here to put that out away from everything. Sewage, where are you at? Nice. What do you need for gambling? I know I've done this 20 times, but I still have to research 21 commercial buildings. Get you a gambling house. And I usually do 2 or 3, and then I'll get that Gamblers HQ. Oh yeah. Breezing on through it. I mean, this city is going to be just crazy when we get this up and running here with that space center right there. It's not saying it's contributing anything yet, but I've read that this one here takes a lot of time. Plus, they're building a satellite. After the first satellite is when you're going to start getting the tourists here. Well, I think it's the second satellite, because I think they launch one. I think it's the second satellite, because when you cut the ribbon, they launch one, so. Okay, gambling, I saw it got approved, so let's put that in. Another thing with this city, too, police force. The police force is going to definitely have to be strong here. I want to kind of nip it in the bud before it becomes an issue. So let's put a police station down, even though we probably don't need it yet, but I kind of want to put it down anyway. And let's put it right over here by... because this is going to be... we're going to be breeding crime there, so... and let's just, for right now, I typically would wait on something like this. But we've got the cash. We sent it over. We earned it the other city. So let's just go ahead and let's do that now. And this guy here... and what else do we need? I usually do cheap rooms. And what was the other one I usually, every time I do? Is it nickel slots? I usually cater these to the low wealth. And we'll let that work its way out. Okay, beautiful. Coming along nicely. Still got nobody over here yet. A lot of these are going to probably turn into hotels and such, so... alright, so let's figure out a good way to get our roads down in here. I've yet to see a plane come in or out, so we'll wait on that, because this mountain range here, this might have been a bad idea, but we'll see. Roads heading down here, so let's do... like I said, I want to kind of get away from those 4-ways. And let's see, can we go south? Is that that built a, yeah, built a little tunnel. Awesome. So it's gonna be our nice little, and we could have multiple, entryways. We can do one from down over here. We can even go down this way. Actually, that might actually have been a better shot there. Let's check that. I like that. And then we can just do a straight shot. Is that a hill? Sorry, the way my monitor sits, I can barely see that. Let's see. Let's see. There we nice. There we go. And then we can do more residents out this way. Might as well. Out here. Well, we gotta maybe some commercial there. Okay, this is what I like to see. People moving on in. And let's get on the grids. Because right now we're nowhere near being on the grids. Oh, we can ride this mountain right along. And then now we can just make some roads coming off here. And I was thinking and looking for our, because we're going to do, you know, tourist attractions. You know, what would be a cool, you know, approach for this? I think, you know, however way you look at it, any of these are going to, you know, attribute to more tourism. So any one of these is good. The ones that I've kind of personally gotten to like, mainly just because of the turnout of them. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is just insane when it comes to profits. So is Big Ben. I mean, these are two real easy ones. You just lay those down and they just soak up the cash. I've never done a Statue of Liberty. I was thinking about maybe doing that. That would be cool. It's kind of a good place to put it, you know, over here by the Space Center and all that. Same thing with the Washington Monument. So could maybe do a small theme park. You know, Expo Center, that's one thing I don't think I've done in like any of my cities. That would be cool to have. These types of cities, SimCity definitely caters to this approach. So we have got a lot of options. Please let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. Hopefully I'm not far enough along on the series to add more in. We're making money there. Those houses over there. Almost ready to fall down in there. But we won't really know as far as traffic until we start to get a lot of people and a lot of tourists in. But we've got our highways extension there. Plus, when people come in, they're going to come up here. We're going to maybe do a casino up here. And they're going to be able to make their way out of the city without cutting across and all that. It's not what we want. So let's add another gambling house. And this one here. So we catered that one more to low wealth. Let's do this one a little bit more medium wealth. Definitely don't want to cater to high. Not this type of... So it's medium wealth. And I think blackjack... What? Why can't I add that? Oh, I have to put it on the side of the road. Alright, that'll work. We'll do one and then maybe two. Or how about let's just go all out. Let's just do 3. And these will eventually, we'll topple these and we'll put slick casinos in and all that. Alright, so we're making almost a K an hour at 9%. We're going to raise residential and lower commercial because we want to attract the hotels. I don't necessarily want too many people living here. If you guys watched my other casino-based city, I had, I think, 4% commercial rates and 10% residential. And there was quite a few residents. I had like 60 or 70,000. But they were all happy, you know. I mean, that's what it really comes down to. Can you keep a high tax rate with them staying happy? So I was able to do it there. Commercial, you want to keep that low in a town like this because like, you want those hotels, you want those returning tourists to drive up your profits. So what else don't we have here? We don't have any fire. That's probably not a good thing. And I think down over here would probably be a off to the side. Same thing with the clinic. We don't have one of those. This would probably be good. Keeping an eye on that. I want to see a plane come in or out. That would be... It's muy importante to find out if that's going to work. I guess that's fine there for now. I don't know if the planes come in one way and take off this way, or they both come in from that way. I don't have too much experience with these municipal airports. "100% buildings connected." I've never noticed that either. Well, this is looking pretty decent. How are we looking on profits? So we made 25K yesterday. I think you need, what, 50K? Yeah, 52K to get your HQ. Man, this is going to look killer when you get all the hotels with all the lights through here. It's going to be pretty sick. Let's add a little bit of commercial over here. Boom, 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 boom. And then also a bus station. And I think the best bet for that would be over by the airport. Oh, that's going to be perfect over here. Well, these planes are really going to have a rough time. Still haven't seen one take off, though, so. And bus stops. Because these buses, they're going to start trucking them in from the other... right there. And right there. And you'll start to see them already. Let's get a bird's eye view. We'll give it a couple minutes. You'll start to see them coming in from here and from out here. I think they're going to come in the same entryway. Yeah. Because this here is from Hilltop Coast. See? Look at them right there. Look at them coming. I told you. And he just cruised right by the bus stops. Oh, there we go. I was going to say. Gambling HQ. That didn't take very long. Wait, I might have to save up a little bit of cash, though. Yeah, we'll be there in just a second. And we've got 3. Those are a little pricey. Let's wait on that. Space Center launch in 24 hours. Tourist flood, Graysmith Ridge. That's what I'm talking about. We've got 120 visitors. Definitely want to see this thing take off because I still have yet to see it take off, especially here. This is a pretty epic view of it. I've never seen a video on YouTube with a view like that of the Space Center until now. That's right. So 24 hours. What's this guy talking about? Oh, satellite launch soon. The not so final countdown. Oh, look, they've actually got, looks to be stadium seating out here. Look at that. Is that what that is? I think so. Pretty cool. What do we need? Not enough freight producers. Damn it. I was hoping I wouldn't have to get that message. Where is our... So we can add a school in. We don't want dumb residents. But the Space Center is supposed to help the tech out. That's what I was looking here. hasn't really done much yet, but maybe that's because it still hasn't, you know, that first launch hasn't occurred, so maybe that's why it's holding back. But I really like the way our roads are set up here, though. I know it doesn't look like much now, but you wait and see. When we start getting this all filled in here, this is going to be pretty crazy. All right, we've got... Yeah, you see, they're coming in the other way. You just see that plane land? It's a little quick, but I did see it coming that way. So it is effective over here. That's what I really wanted to see. And then we can actually add some things to this. Sure, if we're going to need too much of a cargo, maybe that would help us on the inbound. Increase your airport's capacity for rinky-dink connections to something more respectable. That might be something we should do later on down the line. You have 14 hours left. Fire department, where are you at? What are you doing? Is the truck even out? Oh, you better be. I do not see the fire truck anywhere. Just as ready to respond to fires, but there's fires burning all around the town. Better do something. Do something. Can add a park too. Nature. City park. Wow, look at that area that covers. That's insane. It's pure insanity. Better not scrap my launch. Look at this thing. Why are we losing so much cash? No! Man, come on. That's BS right there. That is BS. I think we were losing some because everything was upgraded. But now we're good. 34K in profits yesterday there. That's definitely something that's going to help us out. 30K in profits there. Beautiful. Come on, let's get this launch on its way. But I don't have any more tornadoes. 6 hours left. I don't think we have sewage. Oh, we do have sewage, okay. 9. It just says 9. 9. What could that possibly mean? Alright, so nobody's going to school. Not a good thing. And then as far as I was looking here earlier, this expo center is going to be definitely something we need. And I'm thinking the best place to probably put it would be like out over here next to the highways. I know we don't have any money, but that would be a pretty good spot for it right there. What do you guys think? I haven't had any luck with this thing. These pro stadiums. They end up losing more than they make. Alright, we got one. We're T-minus 1 hour. T-minus. T-minus. Definitely want to see what this is all about here. Slow this down. Oh, heck yeah. No noise? Man, that thing is probably launching, making so much noise. That's pretty cool, though. Wow. And it's gone. Alright, well, appreciate everyone for stopping by. We're going to end this one now. Please leave any constructive criticism down in the comments. Drop a like for more SimCity, and we'll see everyone next episode.